Welcome everyone. In this video lecture, we will draw the stick diagram of a two input NOR gate. So this one is a CMOS structure. Okay, CMOS structure of a two input NOR gate. So this one, these two are the PMOS and the below one is our NMOS. So I am writing these two. Say this one is our PMOS one, PMOS two, two PMOS, and I am writing like one NMOS one and another one two PMOS, and the structure will be like that. And if we take the output from this point, okay, we will get the NOR operation A plus B bar. Okay, so once again I am just showing some useful thing like arrow symbol will always the source terminal. Okay, so source of P1, this one is our gate terminal of P1. Every time I'm writing, you can also follow my earlier video regarding the NAND gate and basics of the stick diagram. Okay, and this one is our drain of P1. Okay, and this end is our source of P2 mode. So I am writing like this. Okay, you have to practice. This one is very important. GP2, and this one will be our what source arrow one gate and drain of P2. Okay, drain of P2. This one is P2. Okay, now this one is simply our source of N1 transistor, source of N2. Arrow sign always the source terminal, and this one is our gate of N1, gate of N1 and gate of N2 terminal, and this one is our drain of N1 terminal and drain of N2 terminal. Okay, drain of N2 terminal. Clear this one? Okay, clear in any symbol. Okay, once again I want to just give a brief. If this one is one kind of transistor, okay, the arrow one will always give the source terminal. This one is NMOS. Okay, so this should be drain and this would be gate. Okay, if I am saying some PMOS, okay, and in PMOS arrow will be like this. Okay, so this will be our gate and this will be the source drain. In PMOS structure, this one I am writing PMOS, and this one will be NMOS. In NMOS, source is connected to mainly ground, and in this case, it is connected to VDD. Okay, so these two are very important thing you have to know. Okay, means how to represent gate and drain. Okay, so like that we have just, but you have to remember that the arrow symbol, if given, then that terminal will be the source one. So now we have to move for the stick diagram representation of this NOR gate. Okay, so this one is basically a NOR gate. I am not going for the more theory. So this one is the NOR gate. Okay, so how to develop the stick diagram? So in the very first video of my stick diagram theory, we have cleared that first we have to draw the metal line. So metal line is always the blue line. Okay, so the metal line. Okay, so make it as VDD. Okay, this part is over and make a ground. So make it ground or sometimes we. Then there are two PMOS. Okay, two PMOS. Now I am just removing this. Two PMOS is there and two NMOS. So for PMOS, how we have to make the PMOS? In PMOS, this one is PMOS. Representation will be like one yellow line and then after one polysilicon. Okay, similarly for the another one, there will be there will be a there will be a green line. Okay, there will be green line and then after there is a red line. Okay, so this will be the polysilicon. So this should be our polysilicon. Okay, polysilicon line. polysilicon line. Okay, and this green one is our n plus diffusion, n plus diffusion, or n plus diffusion we can say, and this yellow one is our p plus diffusion, p plus diffusion. Okay, so this one is our NMOS, this one is our NMOS, and this one is our PMOS. Okay, clear. So now in this one, for the stick diagram representation, for the two input NOR gate there are two PMOS. Okay, so for making two PMOS we have to make like this. Okay, so I'm making two PMOS structure. Okay, so two PMOS is there. Okay, so okay, for two PMOS, wait, I am just taking this two PMOS structure, for two PMOS structure. Okay, two PMOS structure. So what we can do, one PMOS for one line. Okay, two PMOS and two polysilicon line I am making like this. Okay, clear. So this one, this in is our, I am saying, B terminal, A terminal. Okay, and this one is our gate one, gate terminal, and this one is our, say this one is our source. So this one is our source of P1 we can write, and this one is our drain of P1. Okay, so source of P1 is connected to VDD. So you can just connect this yellow line to the, okay, okay, to this point. Okay, and we can make a contact. So right now I am making a contact. Okay, then drain of P1 and source of P2. Okay, so it is connected together. So if we extend these two lines, so better to connect. So this point acts as a source of P2, and this one is our drain of P2. So A and B, for P1 P2 we have already made. This one is our P1 and this one is our P2 transistor. Okay, now there are two NMOS. So for two NMOS, what we have to do, take 1 and 2. So 1 and 2, what we have to do, two green line, and then we have to make a polysilicon. So two red line. Okay, and now the source one is connected. Okay, so this I am saying, this one is A point, B point, and then after what we can do, this one is our drain of N1. Okay, drain of N2, source of N1, and this one is source of N2 below one, and these two are the green color, so directly they can connect it to ground. So we can make like this. Okay, directly connected to ground. After that I will make the fresh one. Okay, connected here. Now this will make it quite bigger. Okay, then after one metal line we can make. Okay, using blue color. So we can make like this. Okay, so one connection we can say for metal. Okay, here also one metal, and this would be our output. So this will be our A plus B. Okay, and this one we have to make it contact. Okay, so two NMOS we have made, two PMOS, and in between we are taking the output. So this is the overall. So if we have to make very smooth and very clear cut design, so two metal line. Okay, this one is our VDD, and this one is ground line. Then after, what we can do, we have to make two PMOS. Okay, you see this kind of thing. So for two PMOS, what we can do, directly one big line take, then two A and B. Okay, clear. And then after, one green line two green line. For NMOS, then okay. So this one, the source terminal is connected to ground, so make it ground. Okay, and then you can choose one metal line. We can take the metal line. Okay, and we are taking output from this, so this should be A plus B bar, and we have to make it contact. So black color contact, here we have to make it contact, green and red contact, green and red contact. Okay, so this will be our A, B, A and B. So this is the generalized structure for this two input NOR gate. Okay, we can make like this kind of metal wire also, or sometimes you can do like means one more representation I will show you. Means if someone making like this, means VDD VSS. Okay, one yellow line. Okay, one big yellow line. Okay, then after one green line. Okay, make this green line like this. Okay, so this one is a polysilicon. Okay, two polysilicon. Okay, and what we can do, we can directly make these two with a blue line. Okay, okay, so if we have to make it contact like this one is our A, B, B, A or anything else, and this should be A plus bar. So this is all are the two input NOR gate representation. Very simple, but you have to know this one. There is no contact here. Like that you can draw the stick diagram of two input NOR gate. So this is all about this video. So thank you for watching this video.